career that you would choose, and the reality is that it wasn't my first profession. So I am actually a journalist by trade. So out of high school I went to uni and studied to be a journalist, and was in that career for a good 10 years. So writing in mainstream media, so newspapers, magazines, getting into e-zines, writing content for websites, all of that amazing stuff. So anything to do with words, I was having a ball with it all. But it got to the stage where I was made redundant, first of all, from my newspaper job when everything started to navigate to online. A lot of staff cutbacks were happening as a result of that. And I, being a part-timer, a mum of two and a part-timer, probably one of the only part-timers on the staff, which I had to negotiate for heavily to allow that to happen. I was the first on the chopping block. So I did freelance for quite some time, for a couple of years, before starting to kind of feel that like there was just something more exciting out there for me. So I love the media. I love human interest stories. Like, I was never a person that fought to do police rounds or fought to be in a courtroom or, all of those hard-hitting, heavy news kind of styles. I was always about human interest. And I guess I gained the nickname Fluff Girl as a result of that. Like, I was always pitching the fluff pieces, but that's just because I felt human connection and celebrating people's achievements were so much more, I guess, important to me than reporting on some of the more negative things, which is what the media is traditionally known for. So when I was freelancing, I was able to branch out and start to write for a lot of magazines that were more uplifting, shared those positive stories and achievements, and celebrated people for their achievements and everything that they've been able to do in their lives, and some amazing people that fly under the radar, give them a chance to be in the spotlight for a moment or two. So I was in that freelance world and just kind of feeling a tug towards something else, but I had no idea what it was. And it was actually attending a business women's conference where I got to see so many amazing women doing incredible things, and actually connected with a business coach, which is something that I had never thought I would ever do. Being an employee for my whole career, the idea of branching out into running a business or starting a business was actually quite terrifying for me. And so I had to do quite a lot of work on the mindset side of things and build up my confidence and belief that I could actually do it. But when I think it was in our first meeting that my business coach said to me, well, why don't you write books? And I'm like,